afternoon, boys and girls. It's Miss Bolton.
And Miss Marita.
And we're here at the end of the first day of virtual school ever in my life.
Yes.
And we had virtual school on the very first day.
Wow. And we're still smiling.
We are. We had a successful day, I have to say. Parents, I want to say thank you so much for making sure that your child logged on today in our virtual lessons with our teachers. We had, out of the students that we had enrolled in our school, we just given it a rough estimate, only 24 no-shows in our whole building. So yay, yay. We want you to come back to school in real life, but we'll take you online if that's the way it is for right now. So I want to say, again, boys and girls, you did a fine job today, and parents, so did you, okay? We are so happy. Make my ears kind of turn colors up here.
We're celebrating.
Yeah,
yes.
we are. We have something to smile about because we have kids back. As I was talking to Miss Marie today, we sure missed all the chaos that's in the hallways. You know, sometimes they give me a little sign, and it says right here, I am the chaos coordinator. But not today, because we didn't have students in our hallways. We didn't have crying babies at pre-K. We didn't have cars parked all over the parking lot.
Right.
And
lines of people registering.
All the way. And I had to tell Miss Marita, I think I kind of missed that.
I know.
It was such a different kind of day.
It was a little too quiet in the halls.
So we did miss you, but parents, I do want to say thank you so much for getting your child up this morning. It's hard after 5 months of not getting up and being ready to get online at 8:15 in the morning, and that's what we had to do. And so we too are teachers. We're kind of tough for us to be getting up every day and coming dressed and stuff and not in our pajamas.
Right, not sleeping so late.
You have to go to bed at a decent hour. So your kids may be a little tired tonight because they got up early. So put them to bed a little bit early so they can be ready to learn again tomorrow. We want to say a big shout out to our teachers at Meador Elementary School, because just as this is new to you parents, it's new to our teachers too. Some of them are very computer savvy, and some of us are still trying to regroup and back up and start over again. So we're doing the best job we can. They are all working hard, and I have to say, when I walked down the hallways and went in their school classrooms today, they were online. They were talking to their computer, which was talking to your children. And I was very pleased and very proud to be the principal at Meador Elementary School today, because we have teachers who are really dedicated to helping your child learn and doing the best job they can. And so we do have a few glitches today. The computers, they were kind of sketchy in some places, and not everything worked exactly the way we wanted it to. But in all of Pasadena Independent School District, we have like 55,000 students, and everybody was trying to get on today, and the bandwidth is just not big enough to carry it all. So the school district is purchasing more bandwidth. It's going to get even better, even faster than what it was. And so by the end of this week, and then by the end of next week even, we hope that everything will be working as good as it can get.
It's technology. You know, we love it, but it's not always.
You get used to it, and you know, I'm impatient. I want to click. We're trying to get there. So I ask you parents to please be patient. If you click on iStations today or Dreambox and it worked, and tomorrow it's not working, it might not be you. It might be that the system is not working properly. So give it a few minutes, give it another shot, and I think we'll make it. We're going to make this thing work.
Which I think Class Link, which used to be our old Clever, that gave a lot of people some problems, so they're working on that. So if you were able to see your teacher on Zoom or Google Meets, that's a successful day for the first day of school.
That absolutely is successful. So we're getting started, and today was just the beginning of what it's going to be like. It's going to be bigger and better every single day. Teachers, and I'm sorry, parents, we do need you to come on every single day. This is not like the one we had from March, April, May. Some people just got on whenever they wanted to, and it may be an 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock at night. We're hoping your babies are in bed at 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock at night this time, because this is real school during the week, all day. Even if they're online, they still have to be up and out. You'll have a group in the morning time. Our schedule is that you will do reading in the morning, and the teachers will divide you up in a group. Group A, Group B, C, D. They'll teach a whole group lesson, and then they're going to come back with a small group and work with your child in a small group, and another small group, and another small group. And so you do need to communicate with your teacher, and they can tell you if your child is in a Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. So we will need some small groups, and so you can learn better whenever it's just a few of you on Zoom. it's pretty hard. You know, when we're here at school, we can say, Miss Marita, be quiet. Miss Marita, sit down. Miss Marita, pay attention. But on Zoom, when your child walks away, we say, hey, where'd you go? Come on back.
And we know it's hard. There's so many more distractions at the home than there are here, but
I do want to remind you, parents, while your children are at home and they are Zooming, I thank you so much for those of you who have a nice little space located for them. We saw some cute little tables and chairs and desks, and they had their own thing. On Facebook, some of you have posted your pictures on here, so we enjoy looking at that. I do want to ask you to please caution those people who are in the background, because we heard some people's conversations today you may not want everybody to hear. And so we ask you, when your child is doing that, please kind of be careful what you say in the background, because everybody can hear it. And so we did hear probably more than we wanted to hear a time or two today. And so I thank you so much for being cognizant that we are online and your teacher can hear those kind of things. Each day, Miss Marita and I try to do our announcements today, just like we always do. And so we're going to Zoom our meeting and then send the link to your teacher. And so parents and boys and girls, you can watch our announcements every day. And make sure you listen in and you click on that, because we may call your name out.
Right.
If it's your birthday, we're definitely going to call your name out.
Miss Bolton loves those birthdays.
You got it. You know, we
have to
did
find
that
your
over the
clapper.
summer.
Yeah.
Got to have our clapper. And so we wish we could have a group of students that were online and live with us. But, you know, this social distancing, Miss Marita and I both have a mask. I think I might be an astronaut when I look around. I feel like I have this big thing on my head. But we are still doing our social distancing and trying to make sure that everyone is safe here at Meador. I do want to tell you that I do think that every one of you were probably a little bit nervous today, but I have a secret to tell you. So were your teachers.
Yes.
And
we were nervous for everyone that it was going to go okay.
I have to say, I was extremely nervous. I never sleep the night before the first night of school, and so last night was no different in the sleeping part, but it was certainly different in the thoughts that are going through my head. What if this doesn't work? What if they can't get on? What if the parents are all calling? Whatever. And so I'm very thankful for you guys, boys and girls, that were a little unsure, and parents that were unsure as to what was going on. Your teachers were the same way, but you know what? It all worked out. We are going to make this. We're going to make this happen, and it's going to get nothing but better as far as I'm concerned. We will continue this for the next 3 weeks of school, virtual, at least up until September the 8th. And at that point in time, our judge, County Judge Hidalgo, may make a difference, call and say we're going to extend it a little bit longer. But at this time, for 3 weeks, everyone is going to be virtual. And then at that point, we may come back, and some students will be coming to school and going face-to-face, because that's the choice that your parents have made. And some will continue to go virtual. And so we have teachers that are teaching many different platforms. And so it's going to be a different year, parents and boys and girls. And we're going to communicate as much as we can communicate you, as often as we can communicate with you. We encourage you to contact your teacher. If you change your phone number, please update it with them. Update it in Skyward on our computer system through the school district, so that we can keep in contact. If your email changes, we want to keep in contact. And boys and girls have work to do, and so it shows you a way which you can submit that work back to the teacher, and so that we can turn that in, because we still have report cards that are going to come out, and your kid still has a grade. We will start our MAP testing here pretty soon, which is a test to see this is where your child is right now, and then we'll test them again at Christmas and see how much have they learned. And so it's their reading level, and so we'll be doing that, starting that soon. We have a lot of things to teach this year, even if we're home virtual.
Right. Oh, I've got something to add, Ms. Bolton. We are serving lunch and breakfast. They are curbside, so from 11 to 12:30 at Meador. Since everyone is virtual, it is for if you're free and reduced student, it's open to anyone if you want to go online, and you can pay in advance, and you have to do that online though. They don't accept any cash. So that is 11 to 12:30. It's curbside. You drive around as if you're coming to the front parking lot, and right there at the corner of the cafeteria doors before you come in front of the office, they are handing them out there. It is take and bake. So if you come tomorrow, you would get lunch, and then you'd also get a breakfast for the following morning. So take advantage of that. We didn't have that many people come today, but we're hoping that as the word gets out that you'll come over and take advantage of that.
Sure do. If you are a parent and you choose that you want to have them, you have to have just previously set up an account, uploaded some money from your debit card or however into the account, and then if you come, then they take it right off of there that way. I do want to remind parents, if you were on free or reduced lunch last year, you're still on there for the first up until September the 29th. So don't wait until the very end. You need to renew that free and reduced lunch application so that there's no lapse in it and you can just keep on going. We do plan to come back to school someday. We're hoping soon on September the 8th, and so we want your children to be able to eat. So please update that as soon as possible.
And I think you can find, if you go to just the Pasadena ISD website, there's a back to school everything information page that comes up, and there should be a section there about child nutrition, lunch, free and reduced lunch. That's where you could find that.
Well, I think that's about all we wanted to share today. We just wanted to say we had a successful day here at Meadorville.
We did.
We are so happy to have all of you join us. We're pushing about 440 kids at the moment. I know we're going to have more kids enroll in school. So I thank you so much again for coming back to school on time, because we look forward to seeing all your smiling faces on our Zoom meetings and working and turning in your work for your teachers, because, you know, you got to get smart. And the only way you're going to get smart is to come on here to Meadorville.
Yeah,
so.
Parents, give yourself a pat on the back.
Maybe
we know
two.
This has been stressful, and give your children a pat on the back or an extra hug and tell them that we did a good job. We did it.
That's right. And if you would, parents, on our webpage, our Facebook page, I should say, we have a little link to upload a picture of your child today while they were working. Put their child on there. There's so many fun pictures that we have on there. We'd love to see them all.
We didn't get to see. Usually that's all it is in the hallway in the morning and in the parking lot, just taking pictures, and they're in their first day outfits.
And got their new haircuts, got a new pair of tennis shoes, their new blue jeans on. And we miss seeing all that. So we want to see their smiling faces. So if you could, parents, if you have a picture of them working on their computer today, take a picture, post it on our Facebook page. We want to see them. All right, we'll be talking to you again soon. That's it for today from Miss Marita, Miss Bolton. We'll see you later, alligators.
After a while, crocodiles.
Have a great day. See you back on Wednesday.
Bye-bye.